2026, gentlemen?
I guess there's a few things to consider. I mean, overall numbers, yeah, like you mentioned, I think it's going to stay elevated. But it really differs, I think, by a few segments. So if you look at different industries, there's definitely more risk in some industries versus others. So historically, over the last, let's say, 2 years, we see about 30%, maybe 25 to 30% in construction. Well, that sector is probably going to remain in kind of elevated risk for a while. But you also see sectors like accommodation and food services, your restaurants and cafes. They've had their lion's share as well of insolvencies relative to, I guess, number of active businesses in Australia. Those businesses I probably would forecast would still under a lot of stress just because of kind of, all the uncertainty around the economy.
Okay. And
2026, I think we'll see more tax office enforcement, and the tax department has got a substantial amount of debt at the moment. With the tax office, they've got a substantial amount of debt outstanding. It's 105 billion at the moment as of April 2025. The Commissioner of the ATO announced at an April conference. Of that 105 billion, he's saying half of that is collectible. They've said they're going to be really focusing on business debt, PAYG, unpaid superannuation guarantee, and GST. That should have been paid onto the tax office. They've made it quite clear that they're going to have a targeted collection on that to those businesses. It's a huge amount of debt. It's double what it was in 2019. So I'd expect with that's going to be continuing to drive the amount of insolvencies that's going on.
okay. So you're kind of expecting, based upon what the ATO is saying, that there's going to be a continued increase in 2026.